So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We could use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity tag titles.
I would have just wanted to go invade them right back, but I'm intrigued. How are we gonna pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone non-stop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions are training here today and need some opponents. So if you two think you're Mutiny material, go prove it.
You won't regret this.
Just remember, if this works out, who gave you the big break. Now excuse me. I need to go fire Todd. I'm happy you two came in today. Lexus and JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. Hey, Lexus and JC! Do you know if Mutiny offers a 401k? I forgot to ask in my interview. Notice my new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working?
Tag is in.
I don't know if I'll be sharing this footage with the bosses.
There's the tag.
Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got 1,000,000 of them. Wait, you guys did say you were wrestlers, right? Ideas for how we can freshen up NXT. Bringing back the shaky cam every time someone gets hit. 3 cuts per second.
It's over.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy, but I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another match would turn out any differently. But you've given me a great idea. If you want a rematch so bad, why not do it on NXT? So the entire world can see your big debut and how talented you are. Typically, Unity title matches are intergender, but we're progressive here at NXT, so I'll allow it.
Thank you. I accept your offer of a rematch on NXT.
Perfect. The Unity champions are gonna look great, And Bailey, KO, and all my new bosses here at Mutiny are gonna love it. Thanks for doing me this huge favor.
Anytime.
And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King?
The following contest is a intergender tag team match.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly. Watch out!
And does not get it.
Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Right on target with a stop to the gut.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Oh, that hurt. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
The champion on the receiving end of some serious...
To the sky.
Oh, she missed. Oh, what a kick.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Super kick.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Super kick.
And she makes the tag. And he got there. He made the tag.
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. It might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
Why do you think I'm here? Word on the street is Raw and SmackDown need all the help they can get.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it. Felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's embarrassing how easily people fall for Mutiny's spectacle of brutality and rebellion. They're so easily seduced. But we can exploit that weakness too. Turn their own game against them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because...
We can't compete.
Not unless...
So you...
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following contest.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts. Going for the pin early. Rotates out and gets the cover. And an early kick out.
He might just be trying to frustrate his opponent a little with that attempt.
Flexing their technical acumen.
Side headlock applied. Gonna turn this around.
Taken down to the canvas.
Finds a counter for Gable.
Down they go. And now he's looking to lock in this submission. Great ring awareness getting to the ropes. Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Strong shove there.
Chad Gable. Gable now going for multiple suplexes. What an athlete is Chad Gable.
Yes, it is.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh. I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Carrying in a jeopardizing position here.
That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career.
What are we about to... Oh! Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. I think Ray...
This superstar building incredible momentum.
Oh, I mean, this is... I don't know how the superstar is doing it. Down and out moments ago. Back in it now. And Gable's lesson plan just got thrown off. Turns it around. Back down the hatches. These two are loaded.
Slugging away with everything they've got. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Oh. Caught that and reversed it.
Getting out of harm's way.
Gable on the receiving end.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
Return fire from Gable.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here. Power slam incoming. No. Counter into an inverted DDT.
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes.
That can do Gable in.
And going for the pin. Oh, shoulder up before 3.
Still not over. Gable is still in this. How the heck did he kick out?
Lesson number 1 from the Alpha Academy is tenacity. That's how.
And the heaviest hitter in the arsenal was not enough. Legs caught. Uh-oh. Able to counter with a takedown. Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Corey, look at how tight this is locked in.
All the pressure on the ankle. This might be too much to sustain. Rolls through, able to escape the ankle lock. Punishing boot.
Looks like Gable is feeling the physicality of this contest.
Don't count Gable out yet. Scratch and claw. He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Stop cold with the boot. Running knee lift.
Crushing the hamstring. A third.
No mercy being shown to Gable here.
This is Chad's perseverance getting tested.
Oh, that'll give you whiplash.
Rolling elbow right on the mark. Perched on the shoulders. Gable is completely out of it.
Cover. And got the win. That is a huge win here tonight.
Here is your winner,
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That's a powerful call to arms, but is it appropriate for a relative newcomer to already be asking for a major shift? Doesn't this put you at odds with the very organization that just brought you in?
Kathy, because I have fresh eyes, I could see what's broken around here. Yes, I'm challenging the norms, but that's because I believe in the potential of this organization to evolve. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
So, do you want to tell me?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better.
It's not.
That is a pretty good idea.
And spoil the surprise? Come on. I've got this under control. Just sit back and enjoy my brilliant manipulations. You just might learn something.
Okay.
I always...
This is one int.
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too. Connects! Saw it coming!
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
What are we going to see here?
Right to the hamstring.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Every form of offense Breaker attempts is being neutralized.
And it's Breaker himself being the one flattened there.
Yeah, but he's not down yet.
No. Reversal from Braun. Can he put it away? Surprisingly quick kick out.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Bang! What a boot. Looking to crush the hamstring.
Oh. Another one?
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Just going all out with every blow. Ouch! Ooh! And he's keeping this attack going and going. Breaker's shoulders are down for the match. No, he gets the shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Indy counters.
And that might be the start of the momentum swing he needed.
Yeah, he clearly just got a much-needed boost of energy and defiance. Laid out with a Frankensteiner.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd. Spears! Braun might have brought this to a close. Cover! Cover! Cover!
Wow, just barely making it out. Unreal. Unreal to kick out there.
Not only...
Braun Breaker submission ordeal.
Look at...
Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Taking flight.
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
Crushing the hamstring. A third.
The official clearing the area as this match continues on. Not target of the arm.
Rolling elbow.
Woo-wee. lands an elbow.
He has to be suffering here.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Catches the kick.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
The impact off that clothesline. And there's another one. Caught the kick, intercepted. Nice sweep of the leg. He's getting overrun by this onslaught of attacks.
I know he didn't think he'd be in this position tonight.
Escapes out of that attack.
Oh, what a response.
Watch out now. Braun Breaker wrecking shop.
Now Breaker into the cover. This could do it. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Oof, back elbow puts a stop to things. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Perched on the shoulders. Braun with a cause for concern.
Here's the pin. No way.
Simply abnormal resilience from Breaker.
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence. Whoa. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. Braun fires back. Just using their foot as a weapon. Boot right to the throat. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Nicely done. Oh, going right into the pin.
My Lord, how in the world is he still going?
Everyone thought that was 3.
Beautiful gator roll.
Great way to disorient your opponent.
Counters with an attack on Breaker. Oh, he had that scattered.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
It knew what was coming there.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Perched on the shoulders. Oh!
Feast your eyes.
That might have knocked Breaker out for good.
Wow! Punch a hamstring.
Look at this. Clutching the wrist.
Oh, my God.
Torturing their opponent.
Just mangling the opposition.
Oh, ow. Oh, my.
Inflicting pain at will.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
Oh, man, that'll bend your arm. Breaker showing no answer for this attack.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
Seated on their opponent, trapping their arms
to the back of the neck.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice. It looks like he could get it done here. This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO.
Oh, nothing fancy here. Tasted victory. Beautiful.
Might sneak one. And the shoulders up in time.
Tried to make short work of things here.
Running knee lift.
What are we going to see here? Hamstring crushing knee strikes.
Repeated strikes. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. He's able to reverse it.
And stays one step ahead.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Boom! Knee right to the face. Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange. For their opponent.
Nice counter from Breaker.
Braun able to take a stand there.
Braun trying to bring the fight back in this one.
He avoids the contact.
Big clothesline.
Way to avoid that.
Running knee lift.
What are we about to... Oh! Well-placed knees to the hamstring. Clothesline. And a second with Superstar building momentum. Sweeping the leg. Things are looking up.
Boom! Read that one.
Breaker taking things to another level.
I didn't think his intensity could go any higher, but I was just proven wrong.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. Impact to the stomach.
Breaker sidesteps out of that. Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Breaker. Will Breaker finish things now?
Makes the cover. The referee clearly out of position.
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Every form of offense Breaker attempts is being neutralized. practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
The hit's starting to take their toll on him a little.
He'll find a way to counter back, though. Rolling elbow.
Woo-wee.
Caught with the elbow.
Arm system. Look at these vicious kicks to the jaw. Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Making his way to the top here.
Perched up top. He's looking to do some serious harm.
He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault.
He's got to find a way to shift the fight in his favor.
He almost got caught on that one.
Picking up speed, building momentum. Trying to change the tides of the match.
No trying. The superstar has changed the tides of the match. Just a revolving door of forearms.
Rolling elbow right on the mark. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
And a kick out at two.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can.
Counter. He knew just what to do. Broken up with a fist to the face.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes.
Feeling like it's over for Breaker.
Shoulders down. Oh, finally, monumental victory.
Here is your winner,
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right, look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it Extra Well Done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack. That felt amazing. Now everyone knows the NWO is back.
It's not. Truth, you need to listen to me.
Good idea. You be the boss, and I'll be the enforcer, and go find some more WWE superstars to beat up under the banner of the NWO.
No, don't do that.
Okay. Then you be the boss, and I'll be the idea man.
Listen to the words I am saying. This whole NWO thing is fake. I made it up. I'm just trying to destabilize Mutiny, that's all. None of this is real.
It's not real? It feels real to me.
It's not, though.
Okay, I understand. It's not real.
And you are exhausting.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. It's just our truth that's the problem. And then I had to back him up or it would have blown my cover.
Well, we wouldn't want that. It'd be a real shame if I only had one massive insurrection to deal with. Now I'm losing superstars to two factions.
I can't help it if I'm so convincing people from both sides are jumping. There's always collateral damage, but at the end of the day, it's working.
You need to end it. Now.
How about I end it next week?
Fine. But only because Orton and Gunther are looking for payback. And Mutiny too. So at whatever NWO show you're apparently putting on, you're gonna host an inter-brand fatal four-way. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and your fake New World Order.
It'll be a night to remember.
Just make sure when it's over, your NWO is forgotten.
Here comes the... Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special sold-out event after NWO's bold return set this whole program.
Well, Saxon, they came out swinging, but the ripples from that strike have put everyone on edge. Now it's about who can assert their dominance in this chaos on NWO's temporary home turf.
And with tensions this high, each superstar in the ring is not only fighting for victory, but also fighting to redefine the future WWE.
To the body, nice. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Oh, great.
Incoming.
Escape that in a hurry.
It looked like Balor's quest for excellence was met with some resistance there.
Yeah, he's taking some hits, but in a fatal four-way, you expect to get a little roughed up.
Not yet. Pulled in from belly to belly.
Right into the pin.
There's two. And now to Gunther. Oh, European uppercut. Caught in a bad spot.
Nasty shot to the throat.
Now count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Back suplex. He is determined to fight out of this predicament.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. Neck breaker. Talking trash. Forearms to the face. The audacity.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Nice snap power slam by the Viper. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. Takedown. Helicopter spin.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
This is entertaining. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Springboard into the drop kick by Balor. Being stopped, being measured, and clueless to it all.
And Balor's attack gets cut off. Placed him in the corner here.
So hard into the ring post. Kick to the stomach. Kendo stick wrapped around the head.
Cover.
Shoulders are down.
Meanwhile, we see Gunther. He's able to kick out before two.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Oh, hip drop to the gut. And that blow has him wavering.
This is a classic Extreme Rules game. The ring general showing off his power.
Cannot keep Finn down.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before three.
Balor's a man of conviction. He will not stay down in the face of defeat.
It is just unbelievable. And Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now.
Stomping straight down on the arm.
It's going to be agonizing for the arm. Carefully measured knee drop. Oh, God. Oh, schoolboy! Something's down here!
Kick out before the count.
Still not enough to put him away. He manages to slip out of the way.
Pounding the breadbasket. Sliding back into the ring. Big boom. Boom!
Orton so evasive.
floats around. Now big shoulders are down.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Boom! Good defense from him. Now we have
Screwball applied to put this one away.
stop the pin, preventing this match from ending.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
Now square shot to the back elbows ends that. Double team effort. Backbreaker. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Of all the tools underneath the ring, he just had to go with the one that ensures splinters. Eludes the attack. Clothesline! Ouch! Propped up in the corner.
Oh, he's got him where he wants him. Here we go.
We're going to end this once and for all.
Our official got caught in the line of fire. Oh, what a drop kick.
There it is, the Sunbreak.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Boom! A forearm smack. Balor has him in the drop zone. Oof.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee. Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes. Perched on the shoulders. Orton is done.
Into the cover, and he stops the ref's count. And now to Gunther. Knife it!
Oh, man.
This could do it for the win. Stops the count, keeping this match alive. And saw what was coming. Oh, my gosh! Randy Orton's in a world of hurt.
And the Viper needs to rally quick. It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind. Perched on the shoulders. Oh!
Feast your eyes.
Balor's in a terrible predicament.
And he saves the matchup. But now Gunther. There's Gunther with a...
Gunther with his opponent all the way up.
Now Gunther looking to secure the red cover. Stopping the pin there.
RKO out of nowhere. Emphatic statement from the Viper.
Hits the drop kick. Not a good spot to be in. Tossed aside. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. I think that's it. That must be it.
Got him, and he wins the Fatal 4-Way.
Here is your winner.
Tonight was a revelation. But let me be clear, it was not a revolution. The so-called NWO revival? Well, the truth is that it was nothing more than a hoax. I stand with Team Raw and SmackDown. Always have, always will. I never meant to target our own Raw and SmackDown talent. But it seems I underestimated just how easily swayed you all were. It's no wonder why Mutiny has been so successful. You need to be smarter. To everyone who thought they were part of something new, understand this. It was all a strategic ploy. The point? To reveal the weak spots in Mutiny's armor, to sort out the tough from the talkers. And guess what? It worked. They broke ranks as soon as they saw a shiny new toy. But now, my WWE friends, it's time to band together. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever's left of it. We all stand against Mutiny. We're not just prepared, we are united, and together we're unstoppable. Mutiny! You're in our sights, and we're coming for you. And R-Truth, my loyal soldier, listen up. The NWO adventure? It was a blast, but that chapter's over. We need to lace up for the real fight, the one right ahead of us.
I have to hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius. You really turned the tables on them.
And maybe found myself a disciple in R-Truth.
He was a wild card, but he helped make it believable. I don't think he would have managed to pry so many members of Mutiny loose otherwise. Their ranks are pretty solid.
Not as solid as they thought. We exposed some serious cracks.
That's true. And I gotta say, the way you played both sides was impressive. Could be a trick we keep up our sleeves.
Absolutely. With the chaos we've created, they won't know who to trust.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they grew up together. I grew up with a lot of weirdos. Doesn't mean they'd make a good tag team partner.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
following contest.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all-WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Back and forth, counter after counter.
Oh, she retaliates. Super kick! Seth losing any command of this match.
Yeah, Rollins has hit a roadblock here.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Hopefully he can get out of harm's way for a second and let his partner carry the load.
Ooh! Oh! Oh, look out! Look out below!
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Stops that offense.
And Seth is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
She's in total control at the moment.
Right now, she's doing an excellent job executing her vision.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Oh, missed connection. Bam! Focusing on the leg there.
The challenger's in a bad way.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
Taking out the arm, shoulders down, to retain. The challenger fending off the 2 count.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
No, turn out the lights. The party's over.
The champ
going for the cover.
She's got a whole other beatdown to hand out.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
This can't be how Rollins envisioned his night going.
Back and forth, trading reversals. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
You saw that coming.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker. In off the tag here. Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
The challenger's really not looking so hot now.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects. Oh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
Isolating the arm. Well-placed elbow drop.
Caught with that forearm.
Drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
Any of Rollins' defenses have been pegged.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Ooh, that foils Lynch.
She's managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
She's refusing to give in to that burst of attacks. Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard.
She releases the pin. An interesting strategy. Got flipped upside down there. Unable to respond. She just gets...
Oh, turn out the lights. The party's over.
Champ close to ending it here.
Now she kicked out.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away.
And who knows if there'll be another shot, yet you can't give up now.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed.
Oh, my God. Beautiful transition.
And now the cover.
And the champs retain.
Here are your winners, and still the
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. Mr. Man's move when we first became friends. We dominated the neighborhood kids in just about every game there was. Tag, hide and seek, kickball, you name it. Until the Andersons moved in. 5 kids, all super athletic beyond their years. They took over. But you didn't get discouraged. And before you know it, we were beating the Andersons' strong and agile butts.
And the Andersons are Mutiny in this analogy?
Yes. It's why I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take them down.
You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Ah, the hero of the moment. It's about damn time.
Not quite the warm and fuzzy greeting I was expecting as your #1 draft pick. What's going on?
After you and your partner struck the first blow against Mutiny by taking the Unity titles from them, I was hoping for more of the same here on SmackDown.
And that's what you're going to get. We were all on the same page. What's with the attitude?
You haven't heard? We've lost the WWE Championship.
Somebody beat Cody? Oh, we must have been so focused on Becky and Seth that I missed that.
He didn't lose the title in a match. Mutiny stole it. Io Sky made off with one of our most prestigious championships in the midst of their most vicious attack yet.
If I'd have been there, I'd have stopped them.
Well, you weren't. And to make matters worse, Triple H is saying his hands are tied. So I've got a board who won't act, Cody in the hospital, a locker room in disarray, and no idea how we're gonna get the undisputed WWE title back.
I'll go take it from them. Mutiny is trying to wreck WWE's legacy one piece at a time. I'm not gonna let them get away with that.
You can't just waltz into the Performance Center and look for it. I have it on good authority that Io has taken the championship to Japan. So are you ready to fly halfway around the world on what could be a wild goose chase?
Hell yeah. Nothing like a 16-hour flight to enjoy some quiet time before I bring the chaos and take down Mutiny.
Okay, good luck. We'll be counting on you.
weren't you on SmackDown, like, last night?
Glad you're a fan, Paragon.
Well, I was mostly watching to see my favorite superstar, LA Knight. I love that guy. Just something about him reminds me of myself. But anyway, I'm guessing you're here in hot pursuit of a missing championship?
Could be. You have some intel?
Maybe. Can you get me LA Knight's autograph?
Sure.
Okay, great. Well, Io Sky showed up here last night with that title, and she wiped me out.
She beat you?
Like a drum. But then that wrestler Chosen from PWJ rolled up and put a whooping on the both of us.
Wait, Chosen beat up you and Io Sky?
Beat us up? Hell no. He cleaned us out in a card game. Dude even took the WWE belt off of Io on the river.
Wait, now you were on a river?
It's a poker term. That's not important. Chosen won the belt, and then he and La Congrejita Loca went off to celebrate.
La Congrejita Loca from Lucha Magica? How did she get involved in this?
Locker room romances are a weird thing. If you want to get the story from the horse's mouth, Chosen is out in the arena parading around with the belt like he beat LA Knight for it. That would never happen. Guy is unstoppable.
I'm going to go have a talk with Chosen.
I think that means you're gonna jump him. You know, I'm supposed to team with him tonight.
Find yourself another partner.
You got LA Knight's number?
Oh. Oh.
Chosen, I kicked your ass once, and unless you give me that stolen belt, I'll do it again.
I don't have your belt.
Paragon said you won it off EO in a card game.
I did. But then...
But then... what?
Then... the fire of my heart. The sun I orbit around. The one true love of my life. La Congrijita Loca. She took it with her to Mexico to remember me by.
You gave her the undisputed WWE Championship as a memento?
Yes. Now I have neither my title or my love.
You are ridiculous. It's obvious she didn't take the title to Mexico to remember you. She took it to defend it in a match.
It was... Oh, a lie? No!
I guess I'm headed to Mexico. I really hope Aldis reimburses me for these flights.
Please tell her. Chosen still loves her.
No. You can keep your so-called undisputed title. I knew it the second I held it. That is a bootleg replica belt.
Of course it is. Io didn't tell you. She took the real belt with her. I didn't see any harm in using the fake one I took from that egomaniac Chosen to sell at Arena Estatal. He is cute, though. And obsessed with me. Maybe Chosen's not so bad. What do you think?
I don't give a damn. Look, where did Io take the real WWE Championship?
The WWE Archives.
The WWE Archives?
You are Mutiny, see?
See, I'm Mutiny through and through. Just trying to keep it on the down low so I can really stick it to WWE when they least expect it.
Then you know Mutiny's taking the belt there to destroy it with everything else at the Archives.
Everything?
When your friends erase the history of WWE forever, it will be a blow they will never recover from.
I think I'll be there right on time.
looks like this superstar Brock. One of the top competitors in the women's division. The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
Io Sky came this close to effectively erasing the history of WWE before the superstar stopped her. Tonight she'll attempt to finish the job by taking back the stolen WWE Championship.
It's not enough for Mutiny to throw the entire company into a civil war. Now they're actively trying...
Up high. Five-star frog splash.
Oof! The arm taking the brunt of that. Super kick finds the mark.
Working on the arm. Io has lost any control of this match.
It does look like Sky is struggling right now.
Oh, God, that hurt. The champ looking a little worse for wear.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Right to the back.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Oh, that hurt. Trouble in paradise.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
Oh, man.
Nailed it. Shining Wizard. The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here. Kick out. She still has life.
She just won't stay down.
Left foot hospital, right foot graveyard. Makes the
champ recover from that.
Title change. We have a title change.
And with that victory, the
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. You told me so. Any doubts I harbored about you and your partner have been assuaged and eliminated. Any other crow I should eat?
I feel like that was 2 buffet helpings at least. It did turn out to be a wild goose chase after all.
But you caught the goose and saved the legacy of this championship. Not to speak of the entire WWE Archives collection.
It's about time Mutiny got a taste of their own medicine.
I suppose my only small bone to pick is your theft of Stone Cold Steve Austin's truck for your entrance tonight.
I didn't steal it. I borrowed it. And I don't regret it either, because that entrance, that was badass.
I suppose the only thing I can say is... oh, hell yeah!
I am pretty sure this is the worst jet lag I've ever had.
That's because you've been around the world in 80 hours.
Seriously, that was a globe-trotting adventure. It's wild that after all that, you won the title back on SmackDown.
I like hearing that. You won the title. I should definitely be listed in the undisputed WWE Championship lineage.
You're every bit as legitimate as Cody.
Hey, we're all on the same team now.
I know. Old rivalries are set aside while we all stand together against our common enemy.
So inspiring. We should hum a patriotic song while you talk.
We're not close enough for you to give me crap, kiddo. Besides, I am pretty damn inspirational.
The voice of the...
That is my line, and you cannot afford the royalties.
You'd be surprised.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, JC Jane and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right. Let's go put some idiots in their places.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Ooh. What a forearm. Trouble in paradise. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
He's got to be eyeing his corner, hoping he can regroup on the apron. Oh, that's going to sting your back.
He's able to avoid heavy contact. A running hurricane rana.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
DDT! She's gaining the upper hand here.
You can tell she's focused on taking her opponent down.
Boom!
Oh, right on the arm. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Oh, look at that.
Sunset flip powerbomb. Getting laid out has to have the challenger rethinking their strategy. Something has to change here.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Kick to the gut, off the ropes. Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag. We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn. Wait, what? Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flower miles. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space. Because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldous told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team.
Yes, and I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping you'll ask to be on the team. We still have to finalize who we're going with, but you'd be a huge get for our side.
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact thing.
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before all that, Mutiny has been begging me to join them since the beginning.
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
And wreck their whole shop, leaving them with some colorful bruises going into Survivor Series. Is that what you had in mind?
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
It's a good thing Florida's prepared for hurricanes, because Mutiny has a storm coming in.
This is going to be fun.
It's Psycho Sally, the maven of mayhem and madness.
And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada.
We've seen a lot of improvement from Psycho Sally over the last year, but this feels like a mismatch on paper.
You know that CM Punk is desperate to sign Jade Cargill away. The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display as she executes Jaded.
Has Jade settled this?
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Leading her into the corner now, putting her in a dangerous position.
Jade Cargill setting up her opponent. Big right hand, gonna climb the ropes now. There is no way, no way. On the ropes, Jaded.
Sally felt the full force of that one.
2. And the streak of defeat ends.
Here is your winner, Jade.
The storm has arrived.
Jade Cargill and Mutiny? It just feels right.
Appreciate the enthusiasm. But what was all that about with Psycho Sally? She came out there like a crash test dummy.
Sally's a good soldier. When you accepted our invitation to test the Mutiny waters, I told her, you are going to be Jade's first opponent, and you are going to make her shine. And it was great, wasn't it, Punk?
So great. See, here at Mutiny, we know money when we see it, and you are all the money, Jade. I've known it since I first saw you. In Mutiny, you won't be just a storm. You'll be climate change.
We have known each other for a minute, Punk. Did I ever strike you as the kind of woman looking to play life on easy mode?
Jade, no. Of course not.
If you want me to lead Mutiny's team into Survivor Series, you better give me your best next week. All your best in a battle royal, including...
Bailey? Yes! She accepts! Bailey and 4 other top Mutiny competitors will see you in the ring next week.
Yes, they will.
Then I guess you have me one step closer to Mutiny. See you next week.
Cargill demanded to face the best Mutiny had to offer, and now she has her chance.
Well, I don't know if she meant she wanted to fight them all at the same time.
One by one or all in a bunch, Jade Cargill is ready to go in this battle royal.
Uh-oh, and she quickly turned that around. And Perez saw that coming.
Proof these superstars have done their homework. Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around. Goes into the corner.
We might have an elimination here.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stops.
Getting tossed out of the ring like that could do some long-term damage. I hope they're okay.
There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Been eliminated.
Oh, man.
Tommaso Ciampa has been eliminated.
Nice running crossbody.
Oof. Boom. What a counter.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Bailey has been eliminated.
Boom. And yes, Cargill gets the win.
Here is your winner.
Jade, I need to ask you a favor.
What's that? Not to beat you sideways again?
Nah, but everyone loved that, right? Punk and Bailey told me I did so good. You made her look like a queen, they said.
Has it occurred to you that anyone who would tell you to go out and get beat down on purpose doesn't have your best interest at heart?
Mutiny values everyone equally. Punk says so all the time.
It's chilly out here. What's your favor?
Punk wanted me to see if you were ready for us to make you some mutiny-themed gear. I haven't gotten any yet, so you should feel honored.
Punk is getting a little ahead of himself, don't you think? I told him that if he wanted me in Mutiny, he needed to put me in there with the best you got.
But we did? Those were top competitors in the Battle Royal. You got to fight Bailey. She's so cool.
When I said the best, I meant the best. Your champions, Io Sky and Trick Williams. You tell Punk that if he gives me the both of them in a handicap match next week, I'll wear your colors when I lead Mutiny into Survivor Series.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. You should think about getting some better role models.
After running through Mutiny's top contenders like a buzzsaw, Jade Cargill has her sights set on the NXT men's and women's champions.
If she wins this handicap match, Jade Cargill will basically have cleaned out the entire top of their roster.
Which won't mean a thing to Team WWE if she switches sides to Mutiny after the match, and that's what CM Punk has promised.
Working to neutralize that arm.
That catches Jade looking. Cargill responds.
Oh, man.
Just a blitz of offense on Io here.
This is a more daunting task than Io bargained for.
She's looking a little drained now.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from Cargill on that attack.
She countered that into her own offense.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
Oh, my Lord! Oh!
She can end this thing right here. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
Momentum isn't completely out of Io's side just yet.
Io could be turning her fortunes around. She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. An uppercut right into the cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
That's still a quick kick out at this point.
Uncorked. Can she do it here? She puts an end to the pin attempt. I wonder why.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle.
This is how you wear down your opponent.
Catches the leg. Clothesline.
Into the cover.
She breaks the count quick.
Could be in search of a second win now. Cargill from behind with a double chicken wing, hoists her opponent up into the sky. We could be here all night. Jaded.
Cargill stamping an end to this.
That's a surprising move from her here.
Right on the arm. An all-out attack from Jade.
Jade is stifling the opposition now.
Just disrespectful. Oh no, the official just got caught in a bad position. Oh, ouch. Oh, connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
Trading counters here.
Clothesline. Hey.
Big forearm.
Io's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Io has to start volleying back somehow.
There's 2. Got it. No, just a 2.
Obviously still has some fight left.
And she tags in her partner.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Shoulder up right away.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
What a barrage of stops.
And an answer from her.
What a forearm. Oh, what a... Oh, my gosh, what impact. Got him in the corner now.
Setting them up.
Arm is trapped.
Pump handle.
The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display as she executes Jaded. Trick got caught with all of it.
And into the cover.
Why? She could have got her.
Comes down across the head with the axe handle. Pressing offense from Cargill.
Cargill has the tide of this match in her favor.
kick to the cranium of their opponent.
An uppercut. That'll cost some teeth. Producing a trampling.
Onslaught. Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow. Ouch. The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display. Jaded. Will Jade end this?
Immediate cover after the impact. Jade Cargill has just single-handedly dominated both the men's and women's NXT champions.
Io and Trick can't believe it either.
CM Punk's got a contract in his hand, ready to sign Cargill.
This is very bad for Team WWE.
All right. The moment is here. We have given you everything you asked for, Jade. Now it's time for you to make it official. Join Mutiny and secure the future of this business.
I think Jade's going to jump, guys.
If she does, the balance of power in the WWE Universe will change forever.
There's just one thing.
For you, Jade, anything.
I specifically told you I wanted to face the very best in Mutiny.
You did. You fought our champions, Bailey, the whole top of the card.
But not the best in the world.
Jade Cargill wants to take on the leader of Mutiny.
Everyone in the Mutiny arena wants to see this.
Punk strikes, but he misses with a kick.
Jade has Punk up.
And out he goes.
Jade Cargill just launched CM Punk like it was nothing.
I think Punk got Jade's answer, and that's that she is WWE through and through.
Score one for the good guys.
When you threw Punk over the top rope, damn, I think I shouted myself hoarse.
My partner in crime is not wrong. Mutiny has to be reeling after the way you ran through them.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. Though, what I really would have loved is to be Punk himself.
You're in a long line, believe me.
Joining up with you for Survivor Series is my personal fast pass to hitting Punk right where it hurts. The only question is, what now?
I'm heading over to Raw to get us one more ally.
Good. Make it count.
Don't worry, I will.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. But there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Now grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
And guys, do you believe in miracles? Guys?
The following is an underground match.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with this MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof. Oh, the knee takes a big hit. Gut-wrench suplex. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Ow. Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway. That's going to leave a mark for sure.
McIntyre's just so dominant.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Introducing a boot to the face.
The claw is in. Agonizing. To the arm.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible. Adrian looking helpless to every attack. Drew exhibiting all his power and force.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
Glasgow kiss. He finds a counter to McIntyre there. Stops that offense from connecting. Uh-oh. Flashback. Uh-oh.
Cut off with a sweep.
Serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Able to slip away.
Buck comes right back at him. Oh, what a roundhouse kick.
McIntyre gets away from that.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Tackles ruthless.
Just muscling up their opponent into the gut-wrench suplex.
And the official calls it. Clearly, they cannot fight any longer.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take out Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.